Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryan Sneaks back with another sneaker video, and today I'm doing part 2 to the Yeezy Boost 350 legit check on all 4 colors. There's just a few things I needed to clear up because on the last video some stuff has been updated on fakes that I've been seeing, and I just kind of want to correct everything that has gone bad in that video now. But before I get into that, I kind of want to address some stuff. Some people were saying all these things on there about buying fakes is better than buying authentics because you're saving money and all this, and I kind of just want to get into that real quick. Now for me, I only buy authentic kicks because I'm a sneakerhead and I'm really into what I do. But for some of you guys out there, y'all just buy them for the look or for the name or the hype on it, and that's completely fine. And I can see why you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a shoe that you don't really care for, because a lot of y'all are just saying it's just a shoe, it's just a shoe, which is true. But to us collectors, we want to make sure that we're buying the authentic thing, because for some of us it's an investment, and for some of us it's something that we pride ourselves on. So I'm not here to bash anybody for buying fakes. I'm not here to tell you buying fakes is the wrong thing to do. For me personally, I just don't do it. But if you want to go ahead and do that, I have nothing against you, and I'm sure a lot of people don't. But of course there's going to be those few sneakerheads that just live to roast people online. So just be prepared. If you buy fakes and they're bad fakes, you're probably going to get called out on it. But like I said, for me, you'll never get called out by me, because I honestly, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not going to knock your hustle. So with all that being said, let's get straight into it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the EAN and UPC codes matching the inside of the shoe. So since I've been in Yeezy Talk and in my DMs, I've been getting a lot of legit checks asking about that, about the UPC EAN, and I've seen a lot of fakes that are starting to match it now. So I just wanted to kind of show you what exactly I mean by that. Now this code right here that says EAN is supposed to match the inside tag of your shoe on the size label. It's always going to on authentics, and now on some fakes it's starting to do that. So just wanted to kind of point that out. And also a lot of people have been asking about the EAN UPC. Does that mean it's fake or legit? With this one right here, you can get either. You can get a UPC or an EAN. EAN is usually for overseas and UPC is for United States and sometimes Canada. So with this label right here, you're always going to get UPC or an EAN. It doesn't really matter on this one. So for instance, with this one, you're always going to get a UPC. You'll never find an EAN on this one, just because this is going to be a stateside release label. Sometimes Canada will get these as well, but for the most part it's United States and stateside releases. So you'll always be getting a UPC on this label. Another thing I wanted to mention is this little guy right here is always going to be into proportion. He's not going to have one little arm, one big arm, big head, or a long body, or just mismatched proportions. He's always going to be perfectly centered, and his proportions are going to be on point. And also a lot of ladies have been DMing me with the picture of a lady on there, and that's not real because they don't make women Yeezy Boost 350s or 750s. The only women Yeezy that has been made is the 950, and I'm not too sure on how they do that, if they have a lady or a guy on there, but it's always going to be a guy on these. So that right there cleared up a few of the DMs that I've been getting, just because so many girls have been looking into getting them that don't have too much knowledge into it, and they see the girl on there and assume that it's a girl size. But in fact, they don't make girl sizes, it's always going to be guy sizes. So with that being said, the next thing I want to talk about is insoles, and there's just a few things to point out. Before I said they had to be flat, and now I'm not too sure how that's going. I've seen a lot of people on Yeezy Talk post some with puffed up, saying that it's from the quality control, and a lot of them that I've seen that have a puffed up now are ending up being legit. So before, when I said it had to be flat and look like this, where it's flat and has little dots on the ends of the tips, I've seen some that are puffed up without the little ends, and it's on a 100% legit shoe. But with all that being said, you're always going to want to make sure it's this logo. It's not going to be the 3 stripes Adidas logo. Never going to be that. Another thing to make sure is that the Pirate Black and the Turtle Doves are going to have the black insoles, and the Oxford Tan and Moonrock are going to have the white. It's never going to be the other way around. It's always that. It's always 100% that. And most fakes already have that down, so that doesn't really matter. So from all the DMs that I've answered, y'all already know that what I ask is for a picture of the Boost up close. Now I asked for the Boost up close because that is my 100% way to tell. I can tell you right off the top of my head when I see that if it's legit or not, as long as it's a clear up close picture. Now when I ask for the up close picture, what I'm looking for is it has the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, which most fakes have already mastered. They already got that under control. But what they don't have is all this texture inside of the Boost. You can see the ridges and everything. It's a little bit hard to tell on camera, but I'll put some still shots of it up on the screen. But it's really easy to tell once you have them in hand and on an up close picture. It's pretty easy even to tell with like an iPhone picture. You don't need a DSLR or anything to take a picture of it. As long as you ask for an up close picture of this, you should be able to tell 100%. So for all the people that are asking to DM, are these legit or these legit, just take that still that I put on there of all the different pictures of each boost and just kind of compare it to what you're looking at, and that'll pretty much tell you if it's legit or not. Now I've been getting like at least 50 DMs a day asking for legit checks and emails, and I honestly can't respond to all of them because I have a lot of stuff going on. I have school, I have work, I have a family and all that stuff, so I need to tend to all that first, and YouTube is just something I do on the side just for fun. When I'm at work and my watch is going off, my phone's going off, and it's people asking me, that's fine, I understand, y'all ask me stuff. But when I look at my phone and it's like 4 messages from the same person with question marks asking if I can respond, you have to also remember I don't get paid for legit checking or any of that kind of stuff. I get paid for work, which I'm at, so I just kind of have to put my priorities ahead of just helping people. So this is why I'm making this video, just to kind of help and show y'all what I look for so you can look for yourself. The next topic I want to get into is what I get the most of. It's people sending me all these links for all these different websites asking me if it's a legit site to buy off of. Now usually this is no big deal because I can tell you off my head if it's legit or not. But the sites that y'all are sending me, it's like YeezyBoost350.net, KanyeWestStyle.com, Jordan72and10.net, and there's even one dude who sent me a screenshot of an app and it had red and yellow Yeezy Boost 350s asking if they were legit. Now I understand there's some people that aren't very knowledgeable in Yeezys and just want them because it's what's hot right now. But also if you're going to be asking me and I'm taking time out of my day to answer that, just kind of do your own research and realize that some of the colors y'all are asking me to look up for y'all aren't even real. And another thing to look for is you're not going to find a pair for under retail. You're not going to find a pair on sale. You're not going to find a pair that's $300, $400, even $200 that I've seen. All those sites that have that and advertise that, I've even seen ads on Instagram and Twitter and even Facebook that sell fake Yeezys. So I kind of understand where y'all are coming from. Y'all see the promotions for it, y'all see all the stuff. I'm just gonna let you know right now, all of it is fake. Now a few places to buy where I can guarantee that is legit is you can get from Flight Club, from a Rift store, I didn't say thrift store, Soul Supremacy, and any type of consignment shop that you can find. But when everybody asks me on DM, hey, where's a good site to buy Yeezy Boost 350s and what is a trusted site, I really don't have an answer for y'all because every site that sells them is gonna be fake. So kind of do your research when you're looking into it, because when I see those emails asking that and it's like a red Yeezy Boost or it's for $175 or it says it's on sale, I kind of just brush past them because I've already talked about it in my past video and I really don't have time to answer those kind. And also watch the video, because I've had some people where they ask me stuff and 10 minutes later they watch my video and say, hey, I watched the video, never mind, I think I got it. I'm all down for helping everybody, but I don't have all the time in the world to just respond to everyone, especially if you haven't even done your own research on your own. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link to Yeezy Talk Worldwide right there. If you want to post a legit check in there, most people will respond pretty quick. Most people in there are pretty knowledgeable, although you do get the often trolls who will tell you go ahead and buy all of them you can, especially when it's a site that is on sale or it says it's 150 bucks and they'll just straight up tell you, yeah, go for it, buy all of them, just to be a dick. But for the most part, it's a lot of cool people in there and they'll help you out pretty easily. So hopefully that answers a lot of y'all's questions. I know I've been having crazy DMs lately and I just wanted to kind of help everybody out in just one video. So I kind of went over the EAN, UPC, the box labels, also sites to buy on. Honestly, I do not think you should buy on any site if you don't know, because all the sites pretty much are fake. If you don't have too much knowledge into Yeezys, you're probably going to end up dropping at least 800 bucks on a Yeezy, depending on the colorway. Turtle doves right here are probably the most recognizable and the hardest to get, and they're also going to be the most expensive. For a used pair, you're probably going to have to pay $850. For something in this condition, you can probably get up to $1,000 for. I've seen a lot of dead stock ones now go for 1.4 to 1.5, depending on the seller and the buyer. Pirate Blacks, they kind of dropped down in price when the 2.0s came out, but they still can fetch up there with the dead stock pair around 800, 850. Used pairs you can probably squeeze with like a 650 at least. Tans are getting more and more popular each day, so I really can't really give you a good estimate on how much they're gonna cost you because the prices are starting to go up, especially on dead stock pairs. But for reference, I picked these up for $850 after I sold my size 5 for $1,000. And last but not least, this would be the pair I recommend to pick up if you want to pick up a pair. These are starting to get a little bit more expensive, just because more people are buying these because they were the cheaper ones. But now that there's less dead stock, the price is starting to go higher for dead stock. But for a used pair, you could probably find $650. So hopefully this helps. I really wish that everybody can get what they want. If you're into buying legit ones, I recommend that you really do your legit checks and make sure that they're legit. And if you're new into the game and want to buy an authentic pair, make sure you do your research. Make sure you do your research on the seller and the website you're buying from. Me personally, I would just go straight off Facebook or in local groups, because that's probably your best bet on getting a refund if it's not legit. And most people on websites are legit if they're in a Facebook group, because most people in there when you post are going to call you out if you put a fake in there. But always be wary, because 99.9% on eBay are going to be fake, and you have to have a pretty good eye to spot them. But like I said, the 100% way that I can tell for sure is going to be with the boost. Y'all can always go back in the video and just kind of screenshot the boost pictures I'm putting up, because that's what you're going to want to look for. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I hope this really cleared a lot of stuff up. A lot of things that I needed to update on that last one went into here. And also, I'm not trying to knock anybody if they want to buy fakes. If that's what y'all do, then that's by all means, that's what you do, and that's cool. I don't have anything against it. I'm sure a lot of people don't. I know a lot of sneakerheads are just into their own thing, and if you want to do your own thing, then that's fine. But like I said, there are those people out there that are dicks. And for anybody out there trying to buy an authentic pair, I wish you the best of luck. And I'm sure with this video, with the boost and everything that you can look at, it'll help you spot up some real good ones. So thank you guys for watching again. Thank you guys for 3,000 subs, and I'll catch you guys next time.